wish I kind of would have gone first instead of last now, after hearing these guys. And Jim and Heather, I know you appreciate all the stories, whether they were true or not, and all the emotions, and all the heart that was put into those that have been speaking about you guys, and they only do it out of love, and I'm sure that's what there is in this room tonight. Tomorrow, time has come. About this time tomorrow night, you'll be one. Mr. and Mrs. Story will be listening and dancing to the Voltage Brothers band. And I just got to say that you're going to have a wonderful life because you are two wonderful people. You're kind, you're giving, whether it's your job or your friends and your family. You're just givers, and that's what you are. And so your life is going to be wonderful. And I can't wait to see the path that you go down from here. I'm just trying, I don't have notes, so I kind of get lost in all this going on, but I told people this before, when Jim and I finally had our talk, and he came to our home, and we had a long discussion. Of course, anytime you talk to Jim, you're going to have a long discussion. But he let me talk most of the time. So that was a thrill. Not since that day, but that day he would do most of the talking. But we talked about a lot of things, and I told him how fortunate he was to have a wife that looked like Jan. How unfortunate he was to have a wife that acted like me. But, you know, Jim just sat there and he listened, and I just remember we talked about the obstacles Heather's had to overcome and all that she's accomplished in her life. And when we were about finished, he said two words that he had me anyway, but he's got me, and he said, "She's amazing." And I agree with him. But you know what? You're amazing too. And I am proud to have you as a son-in-law tomorrow. And I can't wait for that. But I can't walk away without saying that there's going to be some challenges and some changes. That's what marriage is about. It's about giving and taking, and there's going to be a lot of changes. As you saw in the video earlier, there's been a lot of changes. Our fashion has changed. Our bodies have changed. Our hair color has changed. But, you know, that's what it's about, changes. Some, most are very good. Some are tough. Some are painful. There were some loved ones in that video that are not here anymore. Two wonderful grandfathers, very special cousin, and an amazing brother. And they won't be here tomorrow in body, but they'll be here in spirit. When all of you are in the church tomorrow, you're either looking at your program or looking at the bridal party, you'll notice that there are one less groomsmen than there are bridesmaids. I think there's 12 bridesmaids, 11 groomsmen. And that's not by accident, that's by design. Jim chose to have one of his groomsmen be Matt. And I thank you for that. So with all that being said, I hope all the changes in your life are wonderful. I know they will be. I know you're heading for a lot of wonderful adventures. And I'm going to close with, I have a little gift for you. This is part of it. You don't have to open it, right? The rest of it is, you know, on occasions like this in the past, I've done a little poem. Wally, you're not the only one that's the poet. I've done a few poems and pictures for some very special loved ones. And so I couldn't let this night go by without doing something for Heather. As a matter of fact, I knew I had to step up my game a little bit. So what I did for this occasion is I wrote a song. Now, Heather's, don't freak out. My family, don't freak out. I'm not going to sing.
Oh, good.
I'm not going to sing it live. But what I like to do is direct your attention to the screen again. And I had something done. It's amateurish, but by the time I got this done, I couldn't afford to do it professionally. So it's the best I could do under the circumstances. So Heather and Jim have a little something for you.
Can you see?
My brother Mark.
You lost it.
Wait for it, wait for it.
But tonight, this is your night. Heather and Jim, your father, has chosen a song especially for you. The name of the song is called Changes. He has specifically changed the words around, so sit back, enjoy, listen, and Heather and Jim, your father does love you.
Can you see?
You've been running around your life, going wherever that crimson wind was blowing. Somehow, some way, God led you to slide. And time after time, it's what you have seen. Tomorrow you realize your hopes and your dreams. There'll be some changes. Oh, there'll be some changes. What you gonna do? There'll be some changes. Wonderful changes in your life. Every turn you made has led you down this road. Your hearts have found each other. Oh, how I hello. Somehow, some way, God led you to slide. And now is the time, Lord, let everyone see. That is the reason Jim got on his knees. There'll be some changes. All over you. There'll be some changes. What you're gonna do. There'll be some changes. Wonderful changes in your life. For tonight you'll soon pay. You'll be free together at last. Just listen to your ears. You feel them deep down in your heart and soul. There'll be challenges in your lives. It's worth paying the price. There'll be some change.